Hello everybody and welcome to Miami, Florida. It is week 13 of the NFL season and the Denver Broncos come to town against these Miami Dolphins. The Broncos offense led by Trevor Siemian and the Dolphins led by Matt Moore. Let's see what we have in tail today. We'll pick things up under 1 minute here in the first quarter. 3rd and 16 for the Fins. Matt Moore, 7-step drop. He's looking, he fires, one-on-one coverage. It's tipped, and it's intercepted. Denver, Darian Stewart picks it up. He's got Green in front of him. All the way to the 44-yard line, and the Broncos take over. 3 plays in, and they're already driving. 1st and 10 for Siemian, C.J. Anderson, and the rest of the Denver offense. Play action. Siemian looking. Has one-on-one. That is caught. End zone touchdown. Broncos on the board. That is Demaryius Thomas in the corner of the end zone. And that was on Bobby McCain. So, pylon cam, it's going to take a hit here, but it's well deserved. You see how tight that play was. 7-0 Broncos. They have the ball. Play action. Siemian looking. He's going to throw it. It is picked off by Xavier Howard. It is picked off, and the Fins take over at the Denver 32. 1st and 10 now. Ensuing play. Give off to Jay. He's got room on the right side. He's going to stiff arm. He's going to be down to the 12. That's a 20-yard gain from Jay. I didn't see a lot of production from him last week. Good to see he's stepping things up this week. So that replay, good blocking, and just good field awareness by Ajayi. 3rd and 2 now from the Denver 4, 7-0 Broncos. I formation for the Miami Dolphins here from the 4. 4 seconds to go on the play clock. Matt Moore looking, all day to throw. Has 2 guys, middle of the end zone. And that's caught. Touchdown Dolphins. 7-6, and that ball could have been picked off. However, it wasn't, even though it looked like it could have been. So 7-all, Miami with the ball again. Matt Moore, 28-yard line. How about the former Bronco? That is a touchdown, and guess what? The former Bronco bites the now new age Broncos with a completely new offense and new tight ends in the butt. So, guess what? We have ourselves a ball game. 14-7 Dolphins. However, Trevor Siemian would answer quickly from the Miami 3. He's standing still like a mannequin, and somehow he finds Emmanuel Sanders. Guess what? Touchdown Broncos, even though on the replay the ball didn't seem to cross the line. Controversial, like the Super Bowl ending. 17-14 Denver, up by 3. Handoff to C.J. Anderson. It is just a simple handoff to the left side. He's got room in front of him. He's down to the 45-yard line. C.J. Anderson, a big chunk of yardage on that game. 3rd and 18 now, and it is Jamal Charles to Siemian's left this time. Siemian, 5-step drop now. He's looking, turns left. He's gonna throw. It's caught by Charles. Charles, one man to beat, makes him miss. Another one, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jamal Charles. And 40 seconds before halftime, Denver extends their lead by 10. Make it 13, Matt Prater. That one is from 50 plus. And the Broncos have a 27-14 lead. So, final play of the first half. And Jay Cutler's in the ballgame. That's because Matt Moore went down the drive before Denver made that field goal. And guess what? It's a shoulder tear for Matt Moore. Out 5 weeks. So, while he is on the sideline, he's not coming back, folks. So, it's Jay Cutler's show. Jay Cutler, a guy we haven't named a starter since week 2-3 of the NFL season. And maybe he can ignite this offense. Right now, they are down in the score. They are down in yardage. They are down in takeaways. They are down in average yards per play. Seems to be a common theme here in Miami this year. But guess what? The defense is somewhat there, it is somewhat not. Offense is somewhat there, somewhat not. It's a very winnable game, or at least you can come back very easily. So, with that said, as we see the highlights, Jay Cutler's, he's got a priority of throwing it deep. And he did that not great in the first 3-4 weeks of the season. That's why he got benched. So we'll see if he returns to his old ways after months on the bench and with second team in practice. But only time will tell for the 3-8 Miami Dolphins. So we'll see what happens here. So halftime coming just about to an end. And, well, it might look like a blowout, but Miami is the second half team. 27-14 Denver ball, 3rd and 12. 2:50 to go in the third quarter. Play action, Simeon looking, this one intercepted. That is right to Miami's secondary, Bobby McCain. He got beat one time before, not this time though. 27-14 now Miami ball. Jay Cutler, he finds his man, and number 11, that hookup hasn't happened at all this season. How about Devontae Parker? He dives at the pylon. Wish we could get a pylon camera of that action. But nevertheless, touchdown Dolphins. 27-21. 3rd and inches now. Big 3rd down here for Miami defense. Play action gets blown up, but something also gets blown up. It's called the Miami secondary, and Jacob Tamme cannot be taken down. I don't know how or why, but he can't be taken down. Simeon crosses 200 yards with that throw. However, Miami's defense does hold up. In the first play of the fourth quarter, Matt Prater is called on for a little chip shot field goal, and it is good. So 30-21 Denver lead. Denver adds another field goal, so down 12-25. There's still hope in Miami until Jay Cutler plays like Jay Cutler. A pick six by the Denver secondary. TJ Ward returns it, and Jay Cutler and the Miami Dolphins would surrender 40. However, all was not lost. They do get a stop on 1st down, so it's not really a positive thing to look on. But for Miami, you're 3-9 now, and guess what? You have New England next week. Tom Brady again after getting blown out in the second half. It's not going to be easy. Jay Cutler's playing, Matt Moore's not. Will that make a factor? Probably not. It's still Tom Brady behind center. And Brandon Cooks and Julian Edelman and Rob Gronkowski. We'll see though. Anything can happen when those two AFC East teams match up.